In the Museum of Small Storms, the docent asked if I would like to caterlify my ticket, an upgrade that let the wind speak back. I said yes. The booth hummed like Hogos, and the receipt printed a map of the gallery's hidden rooms. Adulan caustics, metrics of growing older, diasnemes, the dreams that fall off gods like ash, and a dim annex labeled Belgeninopoli, which the docent warned was only for listeners who don't mind changing shape. The first room smelled of burdain, wet paper, and sunlight. A guard in a ballasty sash checked my propri supla, a pouch of permissions, and waved me toward a sculpture garden of Voulestal iron. Each piece pivoted on a knips, a hinge so quiet it sounded like snow. I passed a tapestry of warpetry stitched from broken schedules and an exhibit of outline fails, outlines that refused to hold their subjects still. A child pointed at a portrait where the painter had used only painture, the ache between two almost choices. In the cafeteria, the specials board listed gum-ask, chewable questions, and a bowl of warm ablyum with peppered honesty. I sat with a curator whose name badge read concibitaxly. "Call me Connie," they said, wearing a hat with a crowniette of safety pins. They told me about last year's winter gala, when the ceiling sprouted Harley-cember, ash shaped like harlequin masks, and the floor cracked to reveal portentiles, doors as small as pockets. "We store our compounds there," Connie said. "Little components of bigger apologies." We walked through Fissence, a symphony of sighs, past the lab for petargimating, where Moss learned to argue, into a theater with scleronic acoustics that made whispers climb the walls. On stage, a dancer performed Aeneid, the art of being both inside and red, then bowed with a flourish of shamarkising, kissing your own shadow so it won't be lonely. In the attic, we found a letter addressed to Sephora and sealed with stitier wax. It rattled when shaken, as if filled with sumentinu, ongoingness. Outside, afternoon rain began emerrowing, digging gently into the day until it became evening. Lamplight went lighter malios, softer than usual, and the windows framed a skyline turning gris virtual, the gray you see when good news refuses to shout. On the steps, a trio of candagrovers, city gardeners who prune arguments, trimmed the hedges of banizas, forbidden blizzards. I left a coin in the Memboli fountain where wishes formed in parrots, 2 by 2. The air had a new fatergy, a padded strength, and the gutters sang about boil loosing, the way anger evaporates when watched kindly. Thunder answered in redumbevs, twice soft booms that induce you to breathe. I took the long way home through the Vertraging district, walking past a bookstore with a Provorec cat, a cafe where the pastries were arfied to float an inch above their plates, and a notice board inviting us to behastratiate, to hurry carefully, to a midnight tasting of appetionizers, snacks for appetite itself. On my kitchen table, the map from my ticket unfurled with a profuse sigh. It had grown a new corridor labeled Grassmantrill, the grassy place between decisions with a wine bar called Putewine, where strangers swap futures under the guidance of an adjudicator who delivers verdicts and flowers. I circled it in pencil, filed the map in my Latin elective, the shelf where I keep things I'm not ready to know, and set out a slice of backlane for luck. The night listened, polite as a hinge, and somewhere far off I heard the museum open another door.